You're watching CarTell.tv and I'm Simone. In this video, I'll be reviewing the 2018 Mazda 6 in the GT trim.
It's a heavily facelifted version of an already good car that's aimed at making it a notch better in almost every respect.
Now that might sound like an easy job, but tampering with a beloved car can make the buyers angry. Someone really should have mentioned this to Holden before they brought out the new Commodore. Just read the comments in our review of that if you don't know what I'm referring to.
But the Mazda 6 is not an example of a European car getting a slap-on badge to make it Australian.
It's supposed to be the beloved Mazda 6, only a little bit better. Let's see if it is.
Novelties in the design section include the grille we've already seen on the CX-5,
And that is a good thing.
standard LED daytime running lamps with adaptive lighting system and auto on-off function, and redesigned taillights.
The headlights now include fog lights so that the new bumper could get the space to shine.
Even the mirror design is new, as are the 19-inch wheels on the GT trim that I have here.
The idea was to make it more modern and more premium, and it looks like they've done it.
It's also in the details such as body-coloured door handles, chrome exhaust tips, auto folding mirrors and similar. The new 6 is 4.865 metres long. That's slightly longer than the Haval H9 Amelia just reviewed, and that's a 7-seater SUV.
So it's a chunky piece of metal, but it's also an elegant one with these beautiful flowing lines and premium features sprinkled here and there.
And the there also includes the interior.
But before we get inside, let's have a look what's under the bonnet.
There are two engines available, a twin-turbo 2.2 litre diesel with 140 kilowatts of power and 450 newton metres of torque, paired with a 6-speed automatic that aims to keep it in comfortable revs. Its official fuel consumption is at 5.3 litres per 100 kilometres.
I actually have the other engine option here.
It's a 2.5 litre turbo petrol with 170 kilowatts of power and 420 newton metres of torque. It consumes an average of 7.6 litres per 100 kilometres and is paired with a 6-speed auto.
That's some good twisting force for a petrol engine and one that confidently pushes the CX-9.
It's also interesting that the torque is available from just 2,000 revs, just like on the diesel. That is a big plus for relaxed and confident accelerations that don't require high revving.
And yes, I did say the Mazda 6 now has a turbo petrol engine. SkyActiv kept most petrol Mazdas naturally aspirated only for a long time, but those days seem like they're over.
They've done wonders in attempts to make the car quieter.
This is a major step up from the pre-facelift model, and they've done this with a series of improvements all around.
Starting from noise insulation, suspension adaptation and reducing gaps.
These things also help with making the 6 more premium.
It also means it's meant to be a refined cruiser.
What it's not is a performance car.
With a 2.5 litre turbo petrol, it might have some performance cred on paper. And yes, the engine is beautifully capable,
But it's obviously tuned for effortless acceleration and cruising rather than power bursts, and this becomes obvious in the torque delivery.
but make no mistake, when you need the push for overtaking, it's there. The mentioned low revs torque gives that reassuring push when you press the pedal, and the gearbox instantly understands and complies. I just love engines with low end torque.
In short, behind the wheel, you get a relaxed, quiet, very comfortable cruiser with G-vectoring system that willingly gives a hefty push upon request.
This is actually how the vast majority of drivers use their cars. So I guess it makes sense.
Now, Mazda aims to get into the premium field, and the layout of the Mazda 6 interior definitely reflects that.
The new dashboard is much more elegant and, depending on the trim, includes even such materials as Japanese senwood and Napa leather.
The design is a lot different,
There aren't any details that grab attention.
but rather the whole dashboard looks absolutely stunning. And this last screen here is digital.
It's not a sum of individual features, but a continuous flow of complementing shapes.
And a very successful one, especially when compared to the pre-facelift model.
Heated leather seats are standard in the GT trim level, but step up to the flagship Atenza trim and you get vented seats and a 360-degree camera.
Lower trim levels, aside from the stylish shape,
Come with features such as active driving display, sat-nav, premium Bose audio system and head-up display. The 8-inch touchscreen is very responsive, perfectly positioned, and its interface is modern, but there is no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. However, it will be available as an add-on very shortly.
Now, I've already talked about the length of the Mazda 6, and thankfully that figure does translate into awesome legroom and decent headroom. Now, I say decent headroom because you do get this stylish roofline, and that's a fair enough trade-off for not a huge amount of headroom.
Anyway, most adults should find the rear seats of the Mazda 6 more than accommodating. Speaking of which, the rear also gets cup holders, phone holder, storage space and a USB charger, and all of these are in the folding armrest, while bottle holders are in all doors.
Booty space is at 474 litres. Not the best in its class, but okay.
The rear seats split 60-40 and fold, should you need more cargo room.
The Mazda 6 comes with loads of safety features, and lane keep assist and radar cruise control are even available in the lowest trim level.
The GT has some other goodies like advanced keyless entry and push button start, ABS, automatic locking, blind spot monitoring, driver attention alert, dynamic stability control, EBD, brake assist, high beam control, forward obstruction warning, hill start assist, lane departure warning, parking sensors, rear cross traffic alert, smart brake support, traction control, traffic sign recognition and more.
Prices for the Mazda 6 start at around $36,000, and the price for this GT is just over $48,000. So, is the latest Mazda 6 better than the previous model? Well,
we have a great new engine with a turbocharger, we have a more premium feel, we have new design, we have amazing interior, we have beautiful high quality materials, and we have a quieter, more comfortable and much more refined ride.
yeah, I'd say they've done a great job. Thanks for watching CarTell TV. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our channel and join us on social media, and don't forget to visit our What's Next page to see the cars that are coming up. And now, I'm going to eat a piece of chocolate because it's freezing and I'm hungry. See you soon.